All right. So, welcome to the Smoke and Mirrors podcast, your destination for the latest in streaming and movie news and reviews. We are your hosts, Rob, Dave, and Triz. So, this week, we have our trailer blowout this week. So, with CinemaCon this week, it's a whole lot of trailers that came out. So, we've got our first trailer for The Equalizer, another Flash trailer, um, Taika Waititi's next film. What's it called? Next Goal
Next
Wins.
goal wins.
I saw Fassbender
Mm.
screaming. We also give you our thoughts on Succession, Ted Lasso, Dead Ringers, and some anime and Ghosted. Ghosted. Now let's start the show. Yeah, I was saying, who's going to do the dramatic reading for the trailers that we didn't get to see that were at What's His Face? It needs to be our Kevin Smith moment. You know, when What's His Face is like, read it to me.
Oh man, all I wanted to see really was that Dune trailer.
So,
They like this guy on TikTok was saying that the trailer actually shows Paul on the sandworm.
yeah.
So I was just like, that's all I really need to see.
Well, that's how that movie should start. That's how the other one ends.
that
That's what
and he
they're gonna go
said
do.
that and he said the relationship plays a massive part of that trailer.
It's supposed to.
Yeah. So I'm excited, man. I was good to go. One year I want to go to CinemaCon because it always seems like they're showing the new shit plus they're showing a movie. You know what I mean?
I kind of have to. I'm like whoring themselves out.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
actual cinemas whoring themselves out. Like, pick me.
yeah. Watch me start gaslighting some of these big movies. You're not good enough to be out in that season. And they're like, we're going to CinemaCon. I booked my fucking tickets right there. That's the peak of geek right there. At the moment, it's not Comic Con anymore. CinemaCon now.
I don't know. We'll see. Because this is going to be the first Comic Con back since like proper back. No COVID restrictions, none of that nonsense. Proper back this year. So we get to see what they got.
True. Fucking pumped.
See all
Yeah.
them asses.
I want to see all them bootleg videos that snuck his phone in like in the baggie in his A or something like that.
That's why I'm thinking that it's just cinema distributors that are allowed to go to CinemaCon.
Possibly, yeah.
Because that's why we haven't had any leaked videos. If they're like, seriously, when they played that Suicide Squad trailer the very first time, the good one, did they really think they was going to keep that like, under wraps? It's just for you guys in Hall H. We knew what was happening. We had that trailer 3 minutes later. And I watched it a lot.
Yeah. Badly.
Mm.
Don't know me. I grew up on this. I was born in the darkness of the bootlegs.
It's so deep. I was just wearing bootcut jeans.
Damn. Jackets.
Jesus. It really looked like Blade. Blade really was wearing boot cut leather pants. Eh?
He was. They look
He
fly
was.
though. They did look fly. If I was ever could get off that look like the shirtless, I'd wear the bootcut leather pants there.
I would not.
The issue with
Too much
wearing it,
chafe.
the issue with shirtless leather is crazy though, dog, because you look like a Boyz II Men music video.
Kevin Hart came out in a leather shirt as well.
You
Yeah,
did too.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That would have been sweaty as fuck. That would have been like one of the, when they train in that baggy suit?
Yeah.
They're just like, and all the sweat just flies out. I would have had to be hosed down after that.
You have to throw all those clothes away after that.
Badly.
Leather's not going to be any good.
Yeah, you got to treat that. You got to treat it quick. You've got about like maybe 12 hours before the sweat soaks into it. Otherwise, it's just going to have that, that gray paste That just
Cinnamon-
accumulate. Yeah.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Cinnamon roll. This is the roll of the cinnamon. No, that's just my Eastern European friend.
That movie was gold.
Yeah.
The best man in the game. It should never ever have been cancelled.
Who?
Ari.
Was Piven cancelled?
Hmm?
I didn't know Piven died in the cancellation
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can't remember what he got cancelled for, but he got cancelled. Dude.
Fuck.
I don't
Jesus.
think it was cancel worthy, but I don't even know what he did.
Maybe in the early days of cancellation, they were just like real trigger happy with the canceling. You know what I mean?
I was just curious now. Jesus. Yeah, it's the usual. 8 women in 2017 and 18.
Proven though?
No, it was all allegation.
Poor allegation. None of the shit was proven, B. You know what's funny? Like, really, the only two people that sort of went to, like, you know, with the allegations that said "fuck you," it's not true, is Weinstein and Cosby, and both them went to jail.
Yeah.
Cosby,
Cosby got out though.
yeah, because the DA fucked him. Tried to get shifty.
Get swifty.
He agreed that, yeah, I did do that stuff in the closed hearing, and you can't use it against me. No worries. Then they use it against. So of course, the justice system was that it was like, yep, no worries. I'll stay quiet in that jail for a year. Man's supposedly out like doing stand up.
There's no way you can go back to Jello pudding jokes after all that shit, eh?
No.
I want.
Yeah, it'd be filthy Jello pudding.
Jesus.
Who wants to see
That's-
that? I don't want to see that.
Well, I don't want him to talk about that, but I would like his content to be a little bit more amped up. You know what I mean? You only got a couple more years left, you old Cosby. Fucking ride a little, live a little,
If
and
he
then go to
did-
jail. You filthy fuck.
Can you imagine if he did a Raw, like his version of Raw?
Fucking
Like
hell.
Cosby would be like, it'd be different.
Yeah. All right. Shall we jump into these trailers for the week?
Yeah,
Please,
the Langoliers.
Jesus.
All righty.
What a head.
I know. Fuck, he's getting old.
Yeah.
He is, man. I thought he was holding 2 guns up, like. What you got, Denzel? Looking into my soul and shit.
Yeah. What do you see when you see me?
So this is the Red Band trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
I've only ever seen the Red Band trailer. I didn't know they released anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So Oz is ready to get into it. I'll drop it in 3, 2, 1.
9 seconds.
Penso che un sogno così non ritorni mai più. E incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito.
Papago.
That's what I'll give you to decide your fate.
Fuck, he looks lazy-eyed.
Ciao Roberto!
Both eyes lazy.
Government work. I'm retired now. I understand pain, death for you. Come sta? Va bene. Because of these people, I'm beginning to understand real peace.
Roberto, this is my wife. Ciao, ciao. Oh.
And I'm starting to believe
Ciao, Gianco.
They see you as one of us now.
this is where I'm supposed to be.
So wait, he went to a country that was like 80% white?
What happens here happens in many towns. The mafia. They're like cancer. No cure.
Who said you could come here? You should stay out of other people's business.
Whatever it is you and your friends do it somewhere else.
You warning me?
I'm preparing. Is that a Timex?
No, it's a movie.
That's the median nerve that I'm compressing. That's a level 3. If it goes to level 4, you will shit on yourself.
You seem like a man who understands violence.
I like this place. You can't take that from me.
I can take anything I want.
Police found multiple dead bodies
On that farm in Sicily. Did you kill him?
9 seconds. Do I look like a killer?
Make Brian Gumble look like Black Panther.
Why does Robert McCall always move like a serial killer? You know what I mean? Like he's always just like he knows where he's going and like just pick this little fire stoker up without even looking and just keep moving. It's just like just stabbing her in the back. It's always sneaking up on her though. I'm excited for it, man.
Come on now.
E3.
The extra testicle.
That's right.
As soon as I saw the E3 come up, I was like, no, don't do this.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't like when they do that with the titles, but you know what? Like, I'm gonna forgive it. I'm glad that they stuck with the formula. Like, they didn't fuck with the R rating, nothing. It's like, nah, this franchise is violent. And Denzel's like giving his sign off on it. He's doing the most.
Yeah. I was like, why not? Why not? I'm an old man. I
Yeah.
can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited, man. I like
Yeah.
these movies. Like, I really like these movies.
Yeah.
Shit gives me
This one-
chills, man.
This one does look bigger as well.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
compared to the other one, this one, like, just because of the location, they got the fireworks going off, they got the coastal town and everything.
Como in the background.
Yeah.
no doubt.
I'm good.
Mhm.
I don't need another trailer.
I wouldn't.
that was
want
enough.
another trailer, yeah. Like,
Like,
that's
just-
enough.
Straight out the gate with the red band.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else.
Yeah.
That's it.
That was straight 3 minutes, man.
Yeah, that's enough. That is a lot of footage.
Yeah.
And it did everything a trailer should. Hold your
Right.
fucking horses, Sony.
Steady. Steady. When does that one come out?
Great question. So this is
August?
September.
Hmm.
Exclusively in movie theaters.
Very good.
I'm fucking down for that. I've never seen an Equalizer movie in the movies. Wouldn't mind seeing
Me
this
neither,
one.
actually.
Yeah.
There is no equal to seeing it in the cinema. I was just plays the trailer over me.
Next.
But now we have the second trailer for The Flash.
Nice. It's got
Yeah.
Sigma face all on it.
All right,
Get
playing this. I was playing in 3, 2, 1.
I lost my parents. That pain made me who I am. I spent a lifetime trying to right the wrongs of the past. As if fighting crime would bring my parents back.
Is that Bruce or Catwoman?
You actually did it.
Might be Catwoman.
I can't imagine what you've been through.
I love you, Minky.
You lost both parents in one day.
Barry! I went back in time to save my parents. But instead, I completely broke the universe.
If you went back and changed the past, this world must die. If you changed the future,
Do you know what this symbol stands for? It means hope, right?
Nice tits.
I will help you fight Zod.
you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I have to undo what I did.
These scars we have make us who we are. I'm not meant to go back and fix them. Don't let your tragedy define you.
What did you do?
No matter what we do, we're not going to be able to fix this. No! Nobody dies!
You're strapped to your parachutes.
Where's yours?
Fuck yeah.
Shit just gets better and better, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I know it's going to be a CGI fest, but that looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Just that Keaton stuff. And then hopefully we haven't seen all the Keaton beats and stuff.
Mm.
Know what I mean? Like, I do want there to be more, especially with the character.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I like that it looks like the other Barry modeled his Flash suit off of bloody like Batman, like Ben Affleck suit as well. When you look at it, it looks like it has a Batman suit underneath it.
Yeah.
But this shit looks fucking unbelievable to me. I can't wait for this. I don't need another trailer. I don't think I even needed that one, to be honest.
We just got taken down off YouTube for copyright.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Ah, well.
It's all right. Twitch is still live.
This
Alrighty.
train keeps going.
I'm not fucking going. But no. So moving to our next trailer, we've got The Witcher Season 3. So this is just the teaser.
Just the tip.
Yes, sir.
The final season of The Witcher, by the way.
Yeah. All right. Oz is going to play in 3, 2, 1.
Now, for the first time, I understand real fear.
Got the Wild Hunt?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 parts.
Hmm.
Not bad.
It doesn't
Yeah.
garner a two-parter though.
How many
They did-
episodes did they say?
I think it's 4 and 4.
Yeah, right.
How many episodes of The Witcher is there? Yeah, it's usually 8 or 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, when they do a 2-volume finisher, it's like a little bit longer. The hell is this? What season is this?
3.
3. They know no one's coming back for season 4 because
Yeah.
Cavill's not going to be there.
I don't see how they could still do that shit.
Damn.
Fucking annoys the shit out of me when I think of Liam Hemsworth in the gear.
Yeah, same.
With the wig. Because the wig's a big part.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 episodes, it says.
Yeah, 4 and 4 then.
It's a bit of a drag out.
It is a drag out. They want to get people on June 29th because they're going to watch all 4 episodes and then they're going to hit them again on July 27th.
Doesn't Extraction 2 come out the week before?
Either way, that's going to kill this.
Hmm.
People
I'm more
have
excited for
lost-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have lost so much faith with that last Witcher that came out. It's just complete nonsense.
Trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking horrible. What do you call it? It looks like they're doing a bit of backtracking as well. Because Yen is in that same outfit at the end of that teaser that she is when she first gets changed. Fuck 'em. But so the next trailer we have, one that I'm excited for, is A Haunting in Venice. So this is the new Poirot one with Kenneth Branagh.
Poirot.
That guy's really balls that one up.
Nah, I just fuck his name up constantly.
Oh man. I was wearing new lip balm as well. I'm gonna blame it on that.
Hi, Chappie.
All right. I was just playing in 3, 2, 1.
Crooked Man.
Everyone who ever lived here falls victim to some tragedy.
Run fast.
Like her daughter a year ago.
My daughter was my whole life. To hear her voice again, I would give all I have.
If someone wants to be heard, we are here. That woman called the spirits, and they answered.
You saw what I saw. For once in your life, admit that you are up against something bigger than you.
Tonight, we are all afraid. We cannot hide from our ghosts. Whether they are real or not.
Okay. So
Because
is this
you
a prequel?
Yeah, because Edo's alive.
Yeah. Was that book or
Yeah,
was that Jamie Dornan?
I don't know.
it looks like that book. It looks like he's alive. Supposedly, this is one of the later books that Agatha Christie wrote. One of her later.
Yeah.
Like there's like big pivots in it as well. Because it's like it seems like a horror story. It'll probably come out like full Scooby-Doo styles at the end there or something.
Yeah,
Got
probably.
away with it too.
If it wasn't for you meddling fucks.
It looks all right though. It doesn't look too bad. It's cool to see Poirot in a horror setting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Hmm.
They'll just grow the mustache back, or like he just.
That's why I was asking if it's a prequel, because remember he hooks up with that chick at the end of Death on the Nile, and that's when he shaves the mustache because he's ready to let go of all the baggage of World War II, World War One. They did say that this one takes place shortly after World War II. So I don't know when Death on the Nile was set. So I don't know. Maybe things didn't work out with the chick.
True. I'm excited, man. I fucking love those movies. So good. No. Moving on to our next one, we have Strange Way of Life. So this is the Ethan Hawke and Pedro one.
I could have sworn this movie was like a short film.
Maybe.
Maybe it is actually.
Buzz, drop it in 3, 2, 1.
She was a whore, Father.
A woman was found killed in town.
Get out, Joe! What are you doing? You never loved me. You never loved anyone in your life. Don't say that.
Years ago, you asked me what two men could do living together on a ranch. I'll answer you now.
Really? Just gonna fuck me like that with all the fucking thumbnails? Jesus.
No way. Disgusting. Yeah, look, I mean, looks alright. I didn't like the way that the trailer was cut. Took
Yeah.
out all this
TV movie.
cinematic. Yeah, it did look like a TV fucking movie.
Even those graphics. What
Yeah.
are they thinking?
Does it seem like they're doing like a 50s kind of Western show, like Bonanza type sort of promo?
And why were they like overacting that badly?
Yeah. Maybe they are going for that then. I hope not.
I think an old that one. I ain't never watching that.
Yeah, I was gonna...
She was a whore.
All right, mate. We know you're Mexican.
I thought it was a massive troll when I saw the first 20 seconds.
Yeah. Damn. It's a bit, I don't know. Maybe I was going to watch it because I think, didn't they say it was like a 45-minute short film or some shit like that? But maybe it'll work within the whole movie, and just seeing snippets of it just looks dog shit. I don't know.
True. All good. But I was to move into our final trailer for the week. So we have Taika Waititi's new movie, Next Goal Wins. I was dropping 3, 2, 1.
It's known as the beautiful game, but let's face it, it's a complicated game, guys. Soccer, as you like to call it, is like life. Next season, I think we have a real shot.
I'm sorry, Thomas, did nobody tell you? You're fired. Good news is, you got two options.
Option 1, that's where you're currently at.
Or
American Samoa.
Are you serious?
If you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown the ocean free.
We haven't scored one goal in the history of our country trying to have a soccer team.
go! They scored again. Humiliation.
Mark my words, things are going to change. I got us a new coach.
Something to drink? Whiskey, beer, wine?
Yep, we got all those. Which one?
Whiskey, beer, and wine. It's safe to say you have zero talent or understanding of the game.
Something not right about this guy. Well, he is white.
Coach, we've got the toughest job on the island.
What we want is just one goal. One goal.
Come on, guy!
We've only been here a few days.
What the?
I can't work with these guys. For them, it's like some sort of game.
It is a game, Thomas.
That's it, Jaya. Leadership. Now we're making some progress.
Dear Lord, thank you for sending us Mr. Ongen. We've become quite attached to him, like finding a little lost white kid at the mall and telling him which way to go.
Fuck, that look-
PG-13.
Yeah.
I just likes the look of it, though. Looks hilarious.
Fassbender looks like a fucking classic.
Yeah. I do like them stories, though.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for this one. I was hoping to see a release date, but we'll see. We'll see.
It actually looks like it's got like quite a lot of cultural stuff in there as well.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Like they actually have the food and the what's his face? There's this thing with the cloak that he was kind of wearing. Like I don't fully know it, but yeah, it looks good, man.
Yeah. This looks bad.
That transgender guy in there as well.
That's part of Samoan culture as well.
Nice. But yeah, that's it for all the trailers for this week. Just moving into the thoughts there, big dog. So we had Succession.
All right, so Succession this week was actually quite interesting. Right, so they all had to go to a company retreat that Matson was throwing in Sweden so that they could sign the deal. But they brought all of their guys with them to go to this retreat, and they had counterparts of every single one of their guys on Matson's crew. Because the rumor is that they're all going to lose their fucking jobs once the merger comes through. But the biggest thing here was like seeing the brothers sort of step up and work together and all that sort of stuff, while Shiv did the actual fucking deal.
Yeah. Her insecurities really fucked them on this one. Because she's given Matson inside information. And, like, I know that's also a power play. She obviously got insecure about Rome and Kendall in that leadership role. And she wants to be more seen. Even when, like, they went away with Matson to kind of do the deal, and she just went down the hill. She was like, fuck this. Like, a deal this size, you'd want them to kind of be there. You'd want all of your counsel.
Did you see what Matson did? He did a Logan Roy. Madsen pulled the Logan Roy. He told her something that she shouldn't know about his personal life and all that sort of stuff. So he could test her to see if she's going to use it against him, or to see if she's going to give something up now in return, which she obviously did. Yeah, that's a Logan Roy. Madsen should be running that company then.
Yeah, he probably will be.
Yeah. If she was too dumb, well, they got their 192, 92, 197, 192.
Yeah.
So they're happy. It looks like they're going to sell.
Do you reckon? I thought Roman was way too emotional in that bit. Obviously, with the death of Logan and burying him,
Mm.
he probably shouldn't have said what he said.
We shouldn't have been there. Him and Ken shouldn't have been there, B.
I just can't take Kendall seriously.
Me neither.
He talks a lot.
Yeah, I love that he pulled up playing Jay.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was fire. It was takeover as well, so he's getting in his bag. But he's just dumb.
I feel like he says the things that he thinks he should say, but he doesn't actually want to say those things.
He's got no fucking teeth, B.
Hmm.
He's bitch at the end of the day. Like, he's got no fucking teeth. Logan had all the teeth.
Well, Logan had everything. Like, there was no weak points about him. He knew every single part of what he wanted, how he wanted to do it. The weakest part of Logan was his kids.
Mm-hmm. And maybe his choice at women.
It was crazy how they're all emotionally affected by the death of Logan. They haven't buried him yet, actually, because Connor's doing some of the prep there. And Connor, he wants the power to actually
full carte blanche, but I don't want to take any of the blame for it. None of it.
Fuck it all.
Mm.
I liked it, man. I liked it.
Yeah, another banger episode. Like, it was just great. I like seeing this stuff, man. I like seeing them do all these deals and whatnot and what happens. That's why I like Billions so much. You get to see a whole lot of this stuff as well.
Yeah. I know that they're gonna all fuck it up by the end of it. All of them just making these moves and stuff. They've got, I think, another 5 episodes.
I'm going in, Greg. And if I give you the eyes, you come in and save me.
Fucking hell, Greg. What was he even doing there? Should we should we discuss it? Do you want to bounce some ideas? The quad? The quad squad? The fuck? He's such a dick.
Mhm.
Yeah, Roman.
Family.
Roman just
Like a family.
the fam. Fuck off. Oh shit. But yeah, I'm excited for next week, man.
Do you think the deal was done with Shiv to keep ATN for herself? You think she's going to run ATN? Matson buys the company, she gets ATN, but then she can't buy Pierce.
I think everything that Matson's saying is a lie. I think Matson, who, when he effectively buys, he gets control over who he wants on his board, who he wants to kind of stay and fulfill roles. And all those people that are sort of around there, like Jerry and Frank and Carl and his golden parachute and fucking Carolina and all that. I reckon like all of those guys will stay and be counsel, and all the kids will just be ousted.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna gut the company. But hopefully from that, like, you know, these guys actually get a fire in their belly and do something about it. The 100.
I hope they join with Pierce and become a media conglomerate. If that deal goes through with Pierce and they're able to keep ATN, do you know how big they'd be? They'd be the biggest like media company in the world. They'd essentially be Disney of their world.
Yeah.
They don't get it. These guys is dumb. Should have stuck to their guns. I wouldn't have sold. But then it's not up to you. It's up to the board.
And they're also, I don't think they're in the right mind about what they want to do with the company because they're all going, what would Logan do?
Exactly.
And it just, that's what's affecting their judgment in that moment.
Yeah. Dad said he wanted to sell the company.
Yeah.
Like, and
But
what
he
do
also,
you want to do?
yeah.
But he wanted to keep ATN.
Yeah.
I'll sell you my company, but you're not taking, because that's where they don't understand that that's where all of their political sort of relationships and all that sort of stuff is built on, is the fact that they own a news network. Why do you
That's
think
right.
what's his face is still out there? Murdoch is still out there doing literally whatever he wants to do. He was one of
Yeah.
those guys at Epstein Island.
Yeah.
They still haven't released that manifest yet.
Jesus.
Gillian was supposed to give it up. She hasn't given it up yet.
I'm surprised she's still alive, to be honest.
They can't keep Epstein. They had to make the choice. Maybe she did it.
She knows a lot.
Oh, she does.
What do you call it? I remember.
Bodies are buried.
Fucking oath. I feel like she was the one because she was the one who was getting all these girls for fucking Epstein as well.
Yeah.
It's probably a major piece of the pie, and considering a bloody daddy as well. That's a whole pot of fucked up.
Yeah. Yep. Dirtbags. But that's what happens in, like, you know, this big world. Oh, that corporate kind of like upper echelons and elite fuckery. Scary pricks.
Mm-hmm. All right, next episode of Ted Lasso came out. Put total football to work.
Mm-hmm.
It was excellent.
I
We
like
got
that, man.
A Rocky montage for a whole episode. It was great.
Yeah, man. I did like the there's the concept, but in execution they still have to sort of figure it out. And I like that it wasn't just Ted trying to do his thing. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been really easy to kind of put Ted in the forefront and him just do everything.
Yeah.
But actually, like, drawing on Beard, drawing on Roy, and then it being Jamie that kind of like really brings it home.
Yeah.
Was like really fucking awesome.
Mm.
Because once they kind of get their shit together in the end, they got dangerous.
They did. I think you need to play the way that they play. Might be a Richmond grand final.
I hope so, man. That's where it's all going to come down to. But I know, like, every sports movie or whatnot, they might lose. But this is the third season.
Yeah, but we don't know. Wrexham just won.
Yeah. Fuck, that was unbelievable.
Like, they just won, B. So now they're not relegated anymore. Now Wrexham goes to play in the fucking Premier League.
Nah, they're two championships below the Premier League. Yeah, they're close. Like, they got a good
they
chance
win
though.
This one they get to go, or they're in that league with where they were last season.
Yeah, they might be in the league where they were last season, and then the next one up, I think, is Premier.
Can you imagine if Wrexham wins a Premier League?
I hope so.
They
I
wouldn't
like
let
those Cinderella stories.
So do I. They wouldn't let the Yanks hear the end of it though. But yeah, it was excellent. The execution of the play at the end there, where he tells them that you can't sort of like, play with me, you got to play through me. You
Yeah.
got to use me to move that ball around and everything. And that play,
Yeah,
was
that
excellent.
was like it's so good when it actually gels on screen.
Once it
And
clicks.
everything just and it just they all just sync up through that when they figure it out. Is like, yeah, I'm glad that it's Jamie. Like, his character arc through the show has been fucking unbelievable.
Yeah. You think Roy's going to take over as head coach once Ted leaves? Ted has to leave.
Yeah.
He said it. Go on.
No, I was going to say not before he drops the biggest tearjerker ever.
Well, he said it in the last episode that we're just here to help this little team out and then get them going, and then we go on our way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that's the case, though. Like he's got to go home and actually sort shit out.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope we actually do get a bit of time with Ted at home doing his thing.
Yeah. In Casey.
Yeah.
Unless they go really, really dark and Ted just does what his father did.
That's what I was thinking too. But I think he's going to get close to that. That's what I was saying. Like the tearjerker, I think he's going to get really, really close and then find something.
But yeah, overall, great episode. Great episode
Fucking
of The Lasso. Is next week the last episode of Lasso?
No, we got 2 more. Ends on episode 9.
All right.
Yeah, I was excited, man. But this shit's going too quick. Like even the hour episodes now is just flying. Even though essentially we're getting 2 episodes for the price of 1. Even if it's not an hour, the other episodes would have also been shorter.
Yeah.
So I watched all of Dead Ringers. Dead Ringers is a adaptation of the movie Dead Ringers by David Cronenberg. 6 episodes on Amazon Prime. It is an extremely graphic show. Stuff that makes you squirm and whatnot. They show you kind of everything. It probably does a bit too much in terms of the graphic nature of the show, though. So what I found was it turned more into kind of shock body horror than actually the original Dead Ringers showed. So the original Dead Ringers didn't show all that much. And this kind of leaned into it, and it also leaned into the quick intercuts of different things. And even just like there's a story being told and them eating and really kind of ripping apart this carcass. And it made me sick. Whereas the original Dead Ringers kind of made me sad. Like that was more of a sad kind of story that I wish this emulated more in the leaning into the sort of psychosis of having a sibling that's that close and is that interwoven into your life. And kind of understanding the nature of that relationship where yes, you feel the burden of them needing you, but there is the realization that you also need them as well. And by the end, they kind of wrap it up with that kind of ethos, but it doesn't hit home because they focus so much on this other really sort of in your face type shit. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of the shock and all. But for me, I would never watch the show again. It's not a rewatchable show. But the things that kind of like that really stood out was Rachel Weisz's performance and the characters that sort of that she's surrounded by, and also that script. That script is fucking fire because the characters always have something to say, and it's not stuff that you expect. The thing that Jeremy Irons did really, really well in the original movie was that separation between the two characters. Rachel Weisz does that here, but I think Irons just nailed it more, whereas Rachel Weisz is more the introvert versus extrovert type performance. But yeah, 6 episodes wasn't too long. What do you think there? You kind of threw in the towel at episode 5.
I don't know. I just nearly finished it, but I just couldn't get through the rest of it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the brunt of it was over at the beginning of that show when they showed you the first fucking 30 minutes. But then it just keeps on popping up as well, and it threw me off a lot. And I just couldn't get sucked into the show like that. For me, it was very much the same. So Rachel Weisz was great. But yeah, it was just a lot of shock horror that I just couldn't think past. really
Yeah.
just like went blank in my head. But yeah.
So the thing that I really didn't like was by the end of it, they do a twist.
Okay.
Yeah, and it felt face off, deleted scene, alternate ending, schlocky.
All right.
And I just, yeah.
Oh my god.
But no. Jumping into the next. Yeah. So I'll be pretty quick with these first three. So Hell's Paradise, very much the same as the last episode. It's just a lot of character development. So we see more of Gabimaru like learning stuff from his wife on how to be kind. We also learn about all the executioners that came with all the convicts as well, and they're all ranked. Sorry.
The exhibit group?
No, sorry, the executioners. So they're all ranked from 1 to 13 that you find out, and it's all based on skill, and they all have their own flaw as well. So some of them have chosen to link up with other executioners because their convict has died, and it all sort of leads through into this realization that the island that they're on is not just like a regular island with all these like the immortality potion. A lot of these monsters actually come from like Taoist as well as Buddhist belief, and they're all shaped to look like them as well. And they all sort of like judge you when you come past, and they give you not like bad
They
fashion
judge
design. But it all seems to be getting to that religious point as well, but then how they sort of break past that. But they didn't shy away from the violence as well, which was great. Yeah. So this ends off with them still fighting all of these monsters as well. You get a little bit more about the back end of their executioners and more about Gabimaru and what's happening to him. And you find out that his master actually drank the immortality potion, because you see him like copping sword to the head and all this stuff just to show them that he can't die. And then he takes it all out. It's very much giving me Ninja Assassin vibes, except
Okay.
instead of like Rain running away, he was double crossed instead. And now he's being chased. Yeah, because you find out that his ninja clan is actually coming to that island for him as well.
Damn.
So I think shit's about to go down as well.
Oh man, that next episode's gonna be fire.
Fucking oath.
Sure.
But I'll speak about Oshinoko next. So that one was very much the same. A lot of character building about the two twins. So now they're in their ages of like 16. They've joined an art school so that the sister wants to become an icon. So she wants to be one of those pop stars and things like that. Whereas the brother, while he's really good at acting, he's just going for a general education there. And he's starting to build his plan about finding this killer and actually getting him as well. So this was not very memorable, if I'm being honest. So this ends off very much with them just in school, seeing a character that they had when they were children, and then that was it. So I think the next episode will build more on that too.
Do they end the episode with the "I found his location"? Dun, and then it's like it's on the laptop screen or something?
And location. Just me and you.
So what I like about this is that he wants to become a director, so he's found a small-time director to actually teach him the ropes on the back end, like not as an official like assistant or anything, but he just goes to his house and edits videos. And so because he wants to get really good at that, so he can find all the other stars that are around that are famous enough to be like within his mum's circle to kill her, because he found out it has to be a celebrity that did it too.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. But
is this a limited series or
I'm not too
it's gonna
sure
be
if I'm being
ongoing?
honest.
You know, they're gonna
Hopefully.
like drag it out if it's one of those multiple season arcs or whatever.
Fucking Lost all over again. We're dead, but not really. But really. But yeah. But ending off the series with Demon Slayer, this shit is popping the fuck off now. So they're following that exact same format from season 2, because we're only going to get 11 episodes of this if this is how it's going. So now we're up to the 4th episode. So in the last one, Tanjiro found that sword. And then you find out that his blacksmith that was missing has come back now. And the reason why he ran away is because it's actually an honor for the person you make a sword for to break that sword, because it means that you need to make a stronger one. And so Tanjiro broke his first sword, chipped his second. And then this guy finds Tanjiro with the third sword in that bloody mech's body, and he takes it off him and he goes to go work on it. And apparently it takes 3 days and 3 nights to make the sword now. But in that time, all of these upper demons have showed up in the village and they're just killing people. And then they find Tanjiro, and then this massive fucking fight breaks out. And you see like this demon's literally, it's like a demon in a vase. And he comes out and Tanjiro chops this guy's fucking head off, and then he just splits into 2 other demons, and it keeps happening. He keeps multiplying.
It's like the Hydra demon.
Yeah. So the shit is popping. It's like, I can't believe it, man. I just can't wait for this next episode. Monday can't come sooner.
Jeez, did they end the episode mid-fight?
Yeah.
Damn it.
So, what do you call it? They keep ending episodes mid-fight. They give you like the cliffhangers. But if it's anything like the last season, it's going to be like, okay, so we're going to give you a bit of a fight now, and then the next episode, for the next 4 episodes, is going to be all fight.
Mate. Not bad.
Yeah.
I like it when it's all fight, actually.
Fuck yeah. So we get to see the Mist Hashira in here. So he's like one of the head samurais in the Demon Slayer Corps. And he's literally like he has mist breathing, and you see him legit just like turn into clouds, disappear, and then this guy's whole head just comes off. It's fucking cool, man. But you see this other dude. Sorry, you go.
So they didn't dumb down the violence? Remember
No.
how you were worried that they were going to dumb down the violence?
Yeah. So
Very good.
Straight into it, man. But the craziest thing, and where they were like just went crazy, was this dude's coming down these stairs from the onsen, and you see that vase, and the guy's like, oh, what is this? Demon legit just comes out and grabs this guy and pulls him into the vase, and all you hear is just the bones crunching and then just a vomit of blood.
Damn.
It was fucking excellent. And that's what just starts it all off, and shit just goes from there. It's fucking cool, man. I just can't wait. So now Tanjiro's here. They end this episode. Tanjiro has like doesn't have a replacement sword. He's just got one that he's found. So now they're probably going to get to like episode 7, 8, and he's going to get that sword back, the proper one, and then it's going to hit the fan from there. But this is
like
popping.
this.
I can't wait. But so that's all the series I watched. But now we have Suzume. So I managed to get a chance to actually watch this, and this was, I'm going to be honest, this was okay. So they really they tried to channel into that Spirited Away vibe, because it follows this girl named Suzume, and she it starts off with her in the snow, and it seems like she's lost her mum, and then it quickly flicks to her, and she's 16 years old in high school. She's actually living with her auntie now. So they never ever tell you what happened to the mum, but she's just gone. And one day she's riding a bike to school, and she sees this guy coming up her way, and she starts talking to this guy, and he's like, I need to go here. And you start finding out that these earthquakes are happening throughout all of Osaka. And so she sees the guy go to this like abandoned amusement park, and she's in school, and she gets the earthquake warning, and she's like, oh shit. So he's here, and she runs there, and she finds out this guy's what's called a closer. So there's these doors that open up, and they lead to another dimension. But every time they open up, there's this demon that's in there. They just call it the worm. And all of the art says it's like a massive dragon, and this thing causes the earthquakes because it's trying to break out and destroy everything. So they have these really cool scenes, and you see this thing come out, and they're just trying to close this door. And I thought there was going to be more, if I'm being honest, but legit, that's it. It's just a very much like a drama or a talkie. Yeah, with very little like peppered through about action or anything like that.
Okay.
So
I was just going wild about this one.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think
Doesn't
these guys
sound as good as the last one you watched.
I know.
Yeah.
Give
me that. I'll take the ninja action over all this talking shit.
But it was, yeah, I just couldn't get into it. Like, it was 2 hours as well. Like, it's a long movie, and you could feel it. Pause. So it has very little in the form of like spectacle to keep you in. And a lot of the talking can just be like throwaway shit too. It's like, oh, you want to go for a drink? No, thank you. I'm fine. Like it's just
Fuck
it's
that,
weird.
it just infuriates me.
But I think the thing that keeps you in for this movie, if you're into it, is the culture surrounding it. Because it's very much like a jet setting type of movie. So you're not just in one place in Japan, you go all the way through Japan trying to close these doors. So that was the cool thing. And you learn more about the fact that there's these two keystones that actually keep the worm in place, and that one of them has been broken. So now they got to find out what they need to do from there as well.
Okay.
So
How's
it's
the
very-
animation style?
Oh, the animation was good. Really good. So it's very much in the same vein as Studio Ghibli, but very much on its own as well. So it's very well drawn. And what I liked was that any CG bits felt like it was drawn as well. Like it wasn't too intrusive that you just see it right there. It wasn't like Appleseed, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. With that
So, yeah.
cell shading and stuff.
Yeah, but this one it felt more like Chainsaw Man, where it didn't feel like CG, even though everything in that show is CG, but it's got a hand drawn look to it.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate the CG.
Yeah. But like if it was me, I'd give this like a 6 out of 10, but I never watch it again.
That's the line. 6 out of 10, never watch it again. You know what? Bada bing, bada boom. Suzume, get the fuck out of the room.
Because the
All right.
of this family fucking told you.
Oh, very good there, Bada. All right. The last review for the night is Ghosted. Ghosted dropped on Apple TV Plus last
21st.
Friday, the 21st, starring Anna de Armas and Chris Evans and a whole bunch of other cameos. Adrian Brody. How's that? That's all I can really remember.
Everyone from the MCU.
Yeah. I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the movie at all. The story was weak. The dialogue was weaker, which is a shame considering that it's Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, and that's kind of like their jam. Same with the action sequences. Stunt work on this.
Who did
which
this?
would have been,
this, by the way?
I have no idea, but that stunt work was like so limited and shoddy, and it wasn't it didn't mimic any of their movement.
Forward. It was action just to be action.
Yeah. And look, I think the biggest disappointment is that Dexter Fletcher did this. Somebody did this. And like considering what he did with choreography in Rocket Man and even Bohemian Rhapsody shooting on a grand scale, this just felt like some green screen in the volume type bullshit. A lot of the action sequences was CGI. The performances were horrible. And the thing that we're supposed to believe in the most, which is the chemistry between Anna de Armas and Chris Evans, just wasn't there. Like it felt like a brother and sister. You know what I mean? And
They
it
had
didn't.
more chemistry in Knives Out, sitting across that table from each other than in this movie. This was just a great lesbian love story. There was.
They neutered the shit out of Evan's character. Completely.
It's not allowed to be a man.
I don't know if Evans has a role where he's been sort of dark.
No, but I think he needs one.
Yeah, he needs something else instead of this light shit. Like it's
to
played
do a
out.
Adventure movie. He needs to do something where he's going to get dirty. Pause. Like just something. Play a bloody, I don't know, a serial killer or something.
Yeah. I think he'd do really well as a serial killer.
Yeah. Actually, he was in the what's his face? The Iceman.
He was too.
He's real.
But didn't he have a
smarmy.
nice guy shtick?
No, he was real smarmy and what's his face in there, like really funny hair. Just a greasy fucker in there.
Did it suit him?
They could do it.
Like that kind of vibe?
It was believable.
I don't know.
But if he
Does that
were to
feel-
like do a sort of Mr. Brooks, you know what I mean? Where he's the sort of sophisticated bloody, but I'm still kill. Like I'm a serial killer out here. Like this is what I do.
Yeah.
Mrs. Az
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah.
Because he kind of, like, right now he's staying in this lane of I'm altruistic and I'm just going to be the nice guy or the plucky guy or the, like, the sort of spunky guy. But
Yeah.
nothing, like, even Captain America was sort of that.
Can you imagine if what's his face says, you know what? We're getting Batman. What's his name? James Gunn. He's
Yeah.
just raving right now. Fucker. Can you
Yeah.
imagine if that happens?
Look, he's not my first pick.
Fuck no.
And I don't think tonally he is Batman. Like,
Change
do a
up
fucking
his-
small movie or something. Do a small movie where you can do a bit more than just be the guy that's like, haha.
You know what? He's supposed to be getting all the roles that Army Hammer is left on the table now. That's what he should be doing. What a email, whatever his name is, you go work with that guy.
Mm.
Go do all those R-rated weird movies.
True. Even that puncture movie was like just mad comedic, even though he's a fucking heroin addict in there.
I haven't
Yeah,
watched that
actually.
movie.
Me neither, but I remember the trailer.
No. That's what's his face? Ken.
Ken sure.
Open Drive.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
No, this is Chris Evans. I was just looking at it now.
Yeah, it is Chris Evans.
Where he's
Did they
a
both make that movie?
might have been
No.
in here. I
No,
can't see it.
that's the one where he's a teacher. That's Half Nelson that you're talking about, the one with Gosling.
And he's a heroin addict, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's sick though.
This is him as a lawyer.
God.
I remember the
It's a different
trailer.
Kens.
I even remember the trailer. He was really hamming it up, like it was real comedic, and then it just flips to him, and he's like, "Ugh."
Which is probably like good because it shows the duality of that addiction
True.
he kind of had to have. But in this movie, right? Like, I don't know if Dexter Fletcher, Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, whoever the fuck else wrote this, right? If they thought, hey, a female fantasy, because we're not the demographic for this. This is an action comedy for women, right? But the female fantasy isn't that men are not down to earth. Women like that, but like open with their emotions and their feelings. That's not kind of what women want. There's actually a study that sort of says,
Yeah.
females actually get turned off
Yeah. When you're a little
by
soft
that
bitch.
by that sort of
Yeah.
by that sort of man who's very emotional.
Yeah. Overly emotional.
So
Right,
like
cries
I don't know,
over, like,
seeing
everything. You know what I mean?
seeing Chris Evans. I mean, in the movie, he doesn't cry over everything. It's more I gave up my future and all my prospects because I wanted to help with the farm and whatnot, and like being overly clingy with women through text and whatnot.
It's kind of wild. That's very stalkerish. I gotta tell
Yeah.
you.
That's creepy
But you know,
vibes.
in this day and age, I wouldn't be surprised either. I would not be surprised with the text game and whatnot.
There's methods to this shit.
Oh, absolutely. The way you operate, completely different, yes. But I'm saying there are guys out there that would text as often as that.
Oh, fucking
16
oath.
text? 16.
I wouldn't. Fucking hell, who does emoji
What's wrong with
texts?
people, man?
What do you call it? I believe they call them shrimp nowadays, but yeah, fucking. There's like other methods to this shit. There's the 3-day rule, all that shit. I don't know. I don't fucking follow it.
The 3-day rule.
Yeah,
Well,
you know.
no one ever taught me the fucking what's the 3-day rule there about? I
3-day
don't know the 3-day rule.
3-day rule is for young daters. Essentially, you go on the first date and then you don't text them for 3 days.
You're right.
Yeah. It's like thing. It's meant to make you seem elusive and like make them want you more, but it's all dumb shit like that. Don't
It
ever
is dumb
come.
shit.
Don't ever come with me with that bullshit.
I don't know any of these things. Like, no one ever taught me, so it was all like I had to intuit how to kind of get through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a real person.
Yeah. You actually find out what type of people you like.
Yeah, this
Where's
is
it-
not real. Like this
Yeah,
whole 16 text thing is not real. I don't know one person who would do that.
No, first time I ever got 16 texts in a row was in the group chat with the boys because I fell asleep and just woke up to
Yeah.
people talking.
Oh, that's different though. That's like a back and forth conversation.
Fucking yeah, the boys.
Just don't get
I don't
it.
think his character was real.
No, none of it was real, B. It was an
That's
imaginary
probably
little piece. And that's why I said it's a lesbian relationship.
well. I don't think that there are no men out there like that. There has
No,
to be men out
I
there
think
like
there
that.
has to be men like that.
Hmm.
But his character wrestled in high school, was a farmer, all that stuff. He would not be doing any of that bullshit, dog. You know it. This is the
Well,
salt of the earth, my friend.
It's not like they actually expanded on those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's doing all the fucking heavy lifting at the farm. Like even his wrestling career.
He's strong.
But that was the neutering that I'm talking about. Like them actually like just taking like they mention them, but then nothing happens after that. How fucking mad would it have been if he had like actually used some of those skills?
Put that bitch in the Boston Claw.
But I don't see those two ever getting together.
No.
Like this jet setting spy with someone that is like, you know, I'm texting you 16 times.
You know.
Even if he rocks up, I'm pretty sure she's killing him and not trying to get him home safely.
Can you imagine like receiving 16 texts and then this person, male or female, shows up where you're at? I tracked you. What? I tracked you.
Yeah,
I got
that
my thing. Are you serious? That's stalker, B.
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually,
As soon as they did that bullshit, where they were like, I'm not good with women. I just broke up with that chick and stuff. And I was like, all right, so he's gonna be that sort of guy. And then you like you use that cell phone thing? Do you like, you know, buy stocks in it? I was like, there's the smoking gun right there. And then it goes off in act one. It's just a disappointment because like the caliber of filmmaker in this, right? Like Dexter Fletcher, he's killed everything he's done, even the TV he's done. He did a lot of episodes of The Offer that had more balls in it than what we got here.
Look at those
Had
characters.
more grit. Yeah.
Look at those characters, B. Look at what's her face's character, Juno's character.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Extremely strong. Knew what she wanted. Still very feminine. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, Hollywood's just pushing this bullshit.
It's crazy because people love this shit. They lapped it up.
Yeah, was it 228,000 people?
Yeah, watched it. Watched the first minute.
I did the math. It's only $2.28 million. If this was an opening weekend, that shit would flop big time. Or it's only $20 million.
What do you mean? What was your calculations though?
So if you do 228,000 people times it by $10, which is the normal standard, like, no frills cinema. If 228,000 people went to watch it, it only made $20 million. And a $20 million opening weekend is trash.
I think the numbers are like a little bit sort of fucked as well because there's 228,000 people streaming it, right? But then they could have their families in the room and all sorts of bullshit. But I don't see, like you said, like I don't see this even, like sort of penetrating the zeitgeist in any way. This isn't making a dent. I mean, what came out? Like Super Mario is still going to be on top.
Oh yeah.
It's not ghosting that. It's not going to go like beat John Wick.
Yeah, wouldn't it
or
be? What else is out right now? It's not going to beat Fast and Furious.
No, it's not going to beat Evil
It's not going
Dead.
to beat any of that stuff.
Yeah, and it's crazy because people are craving R-rated fare.
It's weird, huh?
And this said that it was like a more mature rating. Over here for us, it's MA. But it was just like it was anything but mature. Like this could have skated off a PG rating, even with the fuck. And the cameos did nothing for me in this movie.
Me neither.
Fuck, they picked a horrible month to release in. There was bangers this month.
Yeah.
No, wait. I think my original was correct. So 228,000 times it by if it's a family, right? So say we give them the benefit of the doubt. Average family, 4 people in a family. Times by 4 is 912,000. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Times it by, I'm going to use Aussie prices, $20. Is $18,240. $240,000. 18 million, sorry.
Jesus. Yeah.
It's not a good opening. We had what's his face open just recently, something tiny in like 1,000 cinemas, and it made more than that. Trash.
I wouldn't have gone to go see it if it was at the cinema.
Now, if they said this is coming out to a theater, I am not watching this movie. And I think because it didn't come to a theater, Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick played it safe, and that's why there was no swearing. That's why there was no bloody violence. That's why there was nothing, even though it was rated R.
Yeah. Why do I get the feeling? Was it rated R in the States?
That's where I saw the R rating.
So I get the feeling that with Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, what their contributions were to the script was taken out because there's 2 other writers on there.
I think so too.
And I don't know if it was changed sort of in the last 6 months, 12 months.
They just chopped stuff out.
Yeah.
Because it would have been stuff that they had already shot. They couldn't go back. It was COVID time to shoot.
Yeah.
Did they shoot this during COVID though?
I'd say so. Maybe last year actually.
Because
last year for them was still COVID. We was good.
It feels like volume shit. Like every action sequence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And even the editing. Like there are clear shots where Ana de Armas, right? Like she like turns around or something and then she's gonna like take out some guys. And then you can clearly see it's the stunt woman or the stunt man in all the padding and shit. And it just it didn't feel like the usual Dexter Fletcher quality.
Yeah.
I was non-8711 quality.
I was looking into some of the stuntmen that worked on this movie, and they had no stunt team affiliation. Even one of the guys got thingy picked up for transporting fucking opioids through the airport.
Wow.
You boys, brothers, we are not relations.
But there were two. I can see like Chris McKenna and Eric Sommers in the writing credits as well for this movie.
Yeah.
Besides Reese and
And
Ronick.
they did something else as
Spider-Man.
well. I think it doesn't add up.
No, does it?
There is something that's intervened there. I don't know if it's a studio thing, but for me, Apple has been releasing things that have been of a certain level of quality,
That's right.
and this is not it.
No.
Not even from a visual point of view. It didn't feel like an Apple movie.
Remember, this isn't an Apple movie. Apple just bought the rights to this movie. They bought the rights of Sony. That's why it starts up with Sony at the start. So someone at Sony fucked with this.
Unless it's Ellison from Skydance, because she was a big producer on this.
Maybe.
Dana Goldberg
Producer's
was on
cut.
here too.
Yeah, Dana Goldberg.
Somebody messed with it, B.
That's disgusting. That's the only thing that I can sort of think of why it was intentionally done the way that it was done. I mean, it's obviously paid off from a streaming point of view for Apple, because Apple doesn't have as big a reach as like the Netflix or the Amazon. Apparently, Amazon's got the biggest. Like it doesn't feel right. Didn't feel right from the start. Even Jules, because Jules was watching it with me, and she was like, "This is dog shit."
Of course. I just didn't like it, B.
Yeah, no, me neither. I don't think there was any saving the movie locked like this. Like you couldn't
No
go back and
redeeming
edit that shit.
qualities at all.
None. Nothing. Even that last action set piece with the revolving tower. I was like, why? Even Adrian Brody. What the fuck was that accent? I was just infuriated. The whole movie.
was
The
ready to
kids were
turn that
sick,
off.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The kids were sick. And they're like they're crying and like they're waking up, they're going back to sleep and stuff like that. I was like, I think I would rather look after my kids like while they're sick than watch this shit. Just yeah. I would 10 out of 10 do not recommend.
Stay away.
Man,
Stay far away.
did you guys see the Rotten Tomatoes on this shit?
Nah, what was it?
23%.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Average
Even though
rating.
like I don't give a shit about Rotten Tomatoes because there's like a lot more to the conversation.
Yeah.
But they got it right. Is there an audience score on that as well?
I'll take a double look. A double check, a double look. Nice.
Because yeah, they do like the audience and the
audience score was 61%.
What?
29% tomato meter, 91 reviews. Yeah, 61% audience, average of a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
What?
How many people reviewed it?
So 500
91?
plus ratings on the audience score, and then 91 reviews for the tomato meter.
91 reviews. Nobody's watched it, mate.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody has watched it.
Yeah.
Cool. I like this guy's review though. Despite a lot of great ingredients in the cocktail shaker, there's no amount of booze that could save Ghosted.
Yeah. What a shame.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen a like a kind of a ballsier movie that maybe even leaned into some of the more sort of gonzo spy tech type shit and actually made it violent with real stakes. I mean, Ana de Armas' character talks about her mother battling the fucking waves, the sharks, the pirates to get to America, and they just gloss over that shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, just like, and you'll be strong like her. You just stand up. It's like,
Do it.
you don't get that bullshit the fuck out of here. Yeah. It was just weak. And
And it was
Yeah.
weak writing. That's what it was. It was
I know.
weak writing.
That's why
What are
I'm
they gonna
always
do?
going back to the writing.
What are they going to do? The writer's going to strike soon. What are they going to do? It's overs for them.
Have you noticed that a lot of directors now have that in their little toolbox? They're like, I'm writing scripts like every day now.
think they have to.
I'm rewriting a lot of that shit on the fly, you know?
You know why? Because their contract ends, I think, in the next after. I think it's 3 months after the writers. You could have a DGA strike, mate.
That's when shit
nothing
just
done.
yeah.
Nothing's happening. Then the producers who make all the decisions, they really need to step up to the fucking plate. Then
Yeah.
let's see what you got. You're not in my
Well-
queue. Sorry, you're not.
You know that those O's on the Fast and Furious set was directing their own like fight sequences.
Yeah, they were.
And it was the most liberating thing. The freest I've ever felt.
You're doing what a man's been doing for the past, 1,000 years, honey. Relax.
What do you mean?
What directing themselves in films and whatnot, and action sequences. Keanu Reeves did that shit what's his face years ago with the Man from Tai Chi. What are we talking about?
Keanu Reeves would have just turned up at the set for real and learned the fucking choreography that what's his face set up.
Yeah.
Yun Wu Ping.
Was it Wu Ping?
Yeah.
It was Wu Ping. I
And
still
the Man
haven't
from
watched
Tai
that
Chi.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yun Wu Ping was there. He did all the tiger shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's either that or Bigelow. She did it before you, ladies.
Yeah.
The greatest action director, female action director on the planet.
But that's like with the directors gone. That's what I mean. You know how they had 2 days there where Leterrier wasn't there? Because from them losing the director, from Justin Lin saying, fuck this shit, to Leterrier being on set was 4 days. And in that 4 days, they apparently got shit done. But looking at the fight in the movie, there was a wire work and shit in there. Like, they're like throwing each other off levels and shit like that.
Yes. It says they think we're fucking dumb. Fuck out of here. Anyway, just quickly, kind of sad news. Jerry Springer just died, B.
Fuck
Damn.
off.
79.
Jesus.
Wow. That's a lot of my sick days from primary and high school right there.
Yeah.
100%.
Wow.
Days of Our Lives, Jerry Springer, Double Fister.
Mhm.
Pause.
If you was lucky, you get that little Maury in there as well. It's that quick
Mate.
one.
Oh, man.
At 11:30.
And then at 3 o'clock, you throw on your school uniform again and watch Yui.
Dirty fucker. Yeah. That's a wrap.
That is sad news. That is a wrap. Yeah, you can find us on all social media. Check back with us on Sunday for all the news, all the movie news, and we won't be taken down live off YouTube for some reason. Yeah, love yourself.